Hello and welcome to episode 209 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff too. In today's episode, I'm talking about a pitch I had a long time ago now. Many years ago now, when I started my business. I was talking to a husband and wife team. Both of them were from Poland. The wife spoke very good English. The husband didn't speak much, if any, English at all. No problem. So when I was pitching them about having a clear sales message, I was talking to the wife. She was relaying what I was saying to the husband in Polish, because my Polish isn't so great, as you can probably imagine. And sat there having the conversation. She was repeating what I was saying to him. And all of a sudden, I could feel, even though he's not talking to me, and he doesn't speak English, he speaks Polish, I could feel that he wasn't really up for it. The conversation between him and his wife, I could sense there wasn't something there. And I'm always grateful that I did this, and I make a point of telling all of my clients and students to do this, but I called him out on it. So I have this saying, if you sense it, say it. And I sensed it, so I said it. And I turned to his wife and I said, can you just ask him, I don't think he believes this is going to work. I don't think he believes that having a clear sales message is going to work. Now, bearing in mind, this is a very early part of my business. I didn't have millions and millions and hundreds of LinkedIn recommendations and proof, etc. So he was well within his rights to doubt me. Absolutely, he was. But I sensed that. I said it. She relayed it to him. He then came back with a very specific question about something, which I was able to answer. And from there, he was absolutely happy. They signed as a client. I did the work, and they were very happy thereafter. So it was a happy ending. But how many times have you been in a situation, in a business selling situation, where you sense something and you don't want to say it? Don't want to feel awkward, don't want to feel rude, just not sure, so you don't, and then maybe the opportunity passes. And maybe the opportunity is never ever coming back ever again, like ever. So just remember, if you sense it, say it. Now, with a caveat, we don't want to be rude to people. We don't want to put them on the spot, make them feel awkward. But it's one thing to make people feel awkward and be rude. It's another thing to say, I'm just not sure if your husband's actually fully sold on whether or not this is going to work. Could you ask him, blah, blah, blah. That, for me, perfectly natural, respectful, normal question to ask. But I'm glad I did, because it saved me the deal. So the next time you're in a selling situation, if you sense something, say it, because A, you won't live a life full of regret, first of all, and B, it should help you to win the deal, because we're going to find what these issues might be and eradicate them. Well, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. In tomorrow's episode, we're talking about a cautionary tale, and depending on how old you are, you may know who this person is or who this person isn't. But by the end of tomorrow's episode, you'll definitely know who they are and what you definitely shouldn't do when it comes to business, because they are famous for it. Even their name has become synonymous with what happened to them. Such a tease. Thank you for listening or watching all the way to the end. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for another exciting edition of the Daily Sales Message.